I think we're gonna laugh about this after the episode. I'm just not as smart as you. I wish I was as capable and smart as Josh, but I'm just not.
Ew.
I'm just a little guy.
When is Max gonna get here?
We had a whole trailer about it. I'm just a little guy.
Fuck is Max gonna get here?
You can't be, it's my birthday, actually. You can't be mad at me on my birthday.
It's your birthday?
That's against the rules.
What
I'm
are the
definitely gonna say
where
that.
are these rules, Jeffrey?
It's against the law to be mad at a little guy on his birthday.
When is Max gonna get here?
Who wrote this rule?
The little guys. Van Buren.
I don't think Van Buren wrote that rule.
He was a little guy.
Where's Max?
I was watching a Tetris match.
Viewers at home. Jeffrey.
Theoretically left at any time because it was
Jeffrey
Never mind.
is actively trying to ruin us.
Yes.
Jeffrey is an agent of the night. He is a saboteur.
I don't know about that.
So, is this just not going to be told to me? Was there an edit made based on the insider information I just got revealed, or do I just have to still try to suss out if you changed it?
No, we had a discussion and we changed what the original plan was because it was revealed to you. So
Okay.
we've changed we talked about the way to best switch it around and we did.
Okay, so anytime I don't get the rules of the show, I don't get shit on because Jeffrey literally just told me who wrote what, right?
That's not true. We're gonna shit on you for that. We're gonna shit on Jeffrey for this. This is not.
Also, I didn't do it on purpose.
You think I do it on purpose? I'm gonna forget how to count.
I don't know.
No one's out of hot water if they fuck up the rules.
Max,
Josh
the top of your
said-
camera looks like there's a burlap sack almost falling down over it.
Josh said he was going to hit me if I did it again.
I didn't even say that. You know
Josh
what?
said he was going to take me out into the sun, get me to have a sunburn, and he was going to 5-star my back.
Is that better, Josh?
Yeah, no, I don't see the burlap anymore.
It's because I literally that's my light source.
Ah.
Yeah.
Josh, 2 minutes ago, Josh said he was going to karate chop my windpipe if I did it again.
I obviously know podcasts get a lot of money for promoting products, but you have to get permission from the product, or can you just start
No, they don't pay you for random.
No, you can't. All right, there it goes. Now they're never going to pay us a cent because they already have this. Great. Anybody else want to put a?
They could also sue us if they don't like what's on our show. If they're we don't want our brand associated with this, you need to remove this image immediately. That's the other end of the spectrum.
If you've ever heard anything unsavory on the show, it's because you
Nice.
drink Gator Light.
Holy shit. Jeffrey, okay, I didn't say either of those things, but I'm gonna double triple down on what you just said. When you come here, I swear to God, I'm gonna tortilla you up in a big duvet. I'm gonna swaddle you like a baby, and then I'm gonna beat you only in places that a bathing suit could cover.
The
Only
energy
said-
of the episode is incredibly violent.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
wail
tell you.
on your leg.
Up until the part where you said you were going to beat him, it sounded kind of nice. being
Josh got
swaddled
so
with-
mad at me, he said he was going to sound me.
He was going to sound you. For
Yeah.
viewers who don't know, you should Google it and look up sounding video.
I have a Theragun. I'm gonna attach a pencil to the end of it, and I'm gonna give you
my
a
God.
vicious sounding.
Josh said he was going to do this little piggy game with my toes, but way too hard.
I cannot believe you just said Theragun sounding. That's the worst image I've ever had. With a pencil?
Pencil attachment.
We should wrap up this episode. We should just cut it. We should end it before it starts.
Josh said him and I were going to bare knuckle brawl, but he said just the size difference alone, I don't think I need to explain anymore.
It's he and I. He and I.
What did I say?
You said him and I. If you want a helpful tip, take away the other person and see if it still makes sense. Is him gonna bare knuckle box or is he gonna bare knuckle box?
It's a
He-
good.
That is a
He's
helpful. Do you have any
grammar
other
tool with Max.
helpful tips to make sure that Jeffrey chooses his words carefully?
Yeah,
I'm just
Jeffrey,
a
if you
little
don't
guy.
choose your words carefully, Josh is gonna bare knuckle box you, but it doesn't really matter how he does it because the size difference is so vast that you're gonna get hurt. And then
That's
he's
what he
gonna
told me.
swaddle you in a blanket like a tortilla and beat you in places that you can only cover with a bathing suit. And on that note, welcome to episode 17 of the Gaslight Game Show. This episode is titled Wet Ass Gumby. Gaslight Game Show is the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. Every week, a movie is selected, and we all watch it. And every week, each of our 3 contestants writes their own review for that movie. But, and here's the twist, not as themselves. They must concoct brand new characters and write in their voices. Before each episode, they swap their creations amongst themselves. They read each other's work here, live, for the first time, responding to questions as the characters they wrote for one another. The catch, I have to guess who originally wrote what. Every episode has a winner and a loser. Winners get rewarded and losers get punished. No one's safe, not even me. As always, our contestants are Josh Horst.
Hello.
Avery Baker.
Hello.
And I'm your host, Max McCune. And this week we have a very special surprise. We have a featured guest, Jeffrey Nolan. Jeffrey, welcome to the show. Would you tell everyone a bit about yourself?
I spent that whole paragraph trying to think of something pithy, and I couldn't think of a single thing.
How does it feel to know that you may not be our featured guest soon? You may have just gotten fired.
It
How's
feels
that feeling?
sad. It makes me feel sad because you all are my friends.
All right, well, that was riveting. Today, for episode 17, Josh elected that we watch Gumby the movie, a movie about the time when the Blockheads Easy Loan Company threatened to take away the farms belonging to the small farmers in the Down on the Farm book that Gumby and his band, the Clayboys, liked to hang out in. So the Clayboys decided to have a benefit concert to help those farmers, but the Blockheads actually went to the concert too and found out that Gumby's dog, Low Belly, cries.
We haven't finished the synopsis.
And found out that Gumby's dog, Low Belly, cries pearls when he sees the Playboys perform. So they kidnapped Low Belly. Sorry.
Do we need to get this again?
So they kidnapped Low Belly to try and get him to cry pearls for them by playing a recording of Gumby's music so they can make money by selling the pearls. But they didn't know that Low Belly cries only whenever Gumby changes shapes. And it doesn't have anything to do directly with the music. After discovering that they need Gumby to extract the pearls, the Blockheads kidnap Gumby and also the Clayboys at the same time in order to create robotic clones of them, because at this point, they think that the music they produce as a group will make Low Belly cry, but with the help of Pokey, Prickle, Goo, the fans Tara and Ginger, and also the talent agent Lucky Clayburt, who they met at the diner, which is also when Low Belly originally got kidnapped, Gumby fights his robot clone, defeats it with the help of his father, who is a firefighter, and is still back in time for his videotaping session that Clayburt set up because he loves Gumby's music. Then, at a picnic, Gumby announces that he is opening his own farm-centered loan company that will give reasonable loans for its customers, and he'll fund it using money from the music that the Clayboys record, but then also with all of the pearls that Low Belly cried when they were recording that same music. To punish them for their evil deeds, the Blockheads are forced to weed Gumby's garden. After the successful concert, Gumby and Pokey head back to outer space where they originally flew from at the beginning of the movie, and they are heroes. But before we discuss that stuff, we have some business to attend to. Jeffrey, what time is it?
Oh, tough one.
I'm glad we're done with that. It's punishment time now.
I just wanted to make sure we give a quick refresher. on the movie. For those
That
who
was
may
so considerate of you, Max.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I get the movie a lot more now than after watching it.
Then after
Jeffrey,
what, like 2 times speed?
Jeffrey, what time is it?
It's punishment time.
It's punishment time. That is right. It is punishment time. And last week, Josh won. But with winners come losers. And last week, Jeffrey lost. And Jeffrey, what do losers get?
Losers get punished.
That's right. Jeffrey lost. And as punishment, he has to speak exclusively through a paper bag puppet for the entirety of this episode and cannot put his arm down. The only time he doesn't have to do those things is during the review he reads. He can hold his arm, but not rest it on anything. And since he recommended it last episode and it was a good idea, he cannot also be on screen when he is speaking because that would be unrealistic, breaking the illusion of where the voice is coming from.
It's true.
At the very least, his mouth must be off screen so we can believe his voice is coming from the puppet. And at the end of the episode, he has to eat the puppet. He has to eat the paper bag. Just kidding. But what if we did that? Crazy. We're so crazy. Follow us and give us money for a Patreon or whatever, and maybe we will make Jeffrey eat paper and whatever else you want us to make Jeffrey eat.
No.
Are you ready to do all the stuff I just said?
Yes, Papa.
Great. Do it then.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a
I'm
bit.
back.
Okay. Are you okay?
What's up?
Jeffrey, you look better than usual.
I think I kind of look the same.
Are those abs?
It's my chest, yeah.
With how I feel like you use your time, this is an incredible amount of effort. Like, this is...
Jeffrey, do you think the abs are on your chest?
some effort for this.
Do you think
The abs are what?
Do you think abs are on your chest? I just said, are those your abs? And you went, yeah, that's my chest. Is that how abs work?
Like, it's my tummy area.
Ew.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, Jeffrey. I'm excited for this. Now, before we recap what these wrote, let's recap the movie. I want to make sure you remember what you watched. On IMDb, the synopsis for Gumby the movie is: the crazy blockheads threaten to ruin Gumby's benefit concert by replacing the entire city of Clokey Town with robots. I do believe if you rewind a little bit, you hear a little bit more in-depth synopsis of the movie. So if you ever forget what was happening in that very straightforward, very easy to understand movie, there's something that can help you right at the beginning. Now, we're all going to hear our ratings of the movie 1 through 10 and a brief, if you can manage, explanation of why. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll kick us off.
Okay.
I will kick us off. I would
What if
rather.
Right now. Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing. There's just a weird energy to this episode already. I don't know if I want to be like,
I don't
Okay,
think so.
well, I'll give you a little palate cleanser.
just to go. You know what I mean? I'm nervous about where this is headed. Go ahead.
I actually, will everyone put themselves on mute real quick? I found something I wanted to show you.
I'm okay.
I don't know if it matters. I'm putting myself on mute. Hold on.
I know. I was gonna say I'm not alone, right? There's an incredibly violent energy to this episode at the
Oh,
moment.
this feels unruly, and we are 3 minutes in. I do not know where it's going to go.
Gumby, Gumby, you fill me with peace and love. There's a little man inside of me. I execute his will. He's bendy and green and he visits my dreams. He doesn't drink clean and he won't sell me pills. I take Benadryl to see him. He shows me the future and makes me a prophet. I am his son, the chosen one. It is my job to fight the spiders. Spiders, spiders, spiders are everywhere. They come at night to hold me down. I'm starting to see them when I am awake, but Benadryl makes me sleepy. And in my dreams, I'm safe with Gumby. He takes my hands and gives me a rifle and teaches me how to take a life. Michael Jackson could
Please let
not
it
have
stop.
done those things. He told me himself he's in my dreams too. He only gives hugs and occasionally sings. He doesn't have sexual organs. He's 7 feet tall and he's smooth like a doll. Together we fight the Spider Queen to bring honor to Gumby and make the world green. Gumby, Gumby, you fill me with peace and love. You live in my head and you control my movements. I do what you say and I never ask questions. My soul belongs to you, Gumby. You've shown me how my world is flawed, and after I do what you ask me to, I will live forever and become a god.
That
Just so you know, Josh, that whole thing was a cappella. So I don't know if you
No,
had background
I heard-
music, but we
I
couldn't
heard-
hear it.
I heard the music. I think you're
right.
I like how you feel like that would be the thing that would be like upsetting.
The prompt was
Can't hear you, Josh.
give a rating of this movie.
Can't hear you, Josh.
Hold on. Everyone go back on mute for a second. It's way better with the music.
Please don't do it
No,
again.
there's music.
No, just listen to it. Just listen. Hold on.
Both cuts of this are going to be in the show. The joke is
No.
like, he's going to
Hold
keep
on.
both cuts.
Is he doing the whole thing again?
Share sound.
He absolutely is going to do the whole thing
Do
again.
not need to do the whole thing again.
Please
I'm being
don't.
punished for some
I'm
reason.
not going to do the whole thing. Gumby, Gumby. And after I do what you ask me to, I will live forever and become a god.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
you
feel
were
punished.
upset at us for something, and I kind of don't remember what it was, but you said we would know when we were punished. And
This feels
this
like a
feels like
punishment.
it. I again truly cannot think of what it was.
10.
But
I gave it a 10 out of 10 as my ranking.
Shocker.
No one in the world asked you to do that.
I just want to be so clear that I was so right in my prediction that I did not want to be the first one to go and review anything in this type of situation, in this type of environment, because that's...
I was gonna give Gumby a 3, and I'm giving,
I can't believe you're like,
I'm giving it a 0.
okay, here's mine.
I'm giving
Okay.
it a 0 now to spite Josh.
Oh,
I'm on board the Spite Josh train, but I'll give it a 1 because the song at the end, the Gumby song, not Josh's song, the song at the end of Gumby,
Yeah.
genuinely goes hard. I
No.
looked it up on YouTube
Yeah.
multiple times after the movie to
Nice.
listen to it.
I'll bring my 3 back because I think there's an impressive amount of commitment to making this weird ass movie. I do think there's the concert in the park. I was kind of like jamming. I was like, all right, the Clay Boys kind of go.
The music's really good.
Yeah, and there's some
it's
good
like the
bits.
third movie in a row you changed your review, Max, because of the review someone gave immediately after yours.
Before Jeffrey spoke, I said, "Oh, I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3, and then I said to fuck with Josh, I'm giving it a 0, but it is a 3. It's a 3 movie.
I'm just saying, stay committed. You know what I mean?
I go where the wind takes me, and by the wind, I mean the opinion of those around me. So, if you ever want to influence me, just find me.
Would you believe that song
A
at
crazy
the end,
quote to have.
that song at the end, "Take Me Away," the song that Jeffrey likes, that song inspired me to find it in my heart to create the song that I made, because I see that
That's
song,
crazy.
"Take Me Away," as the original Gumby worship song. And I thought,
I mean,
Can someone
Why-
mute him? Can someone
why
mute
can't
him?
there be more?
who?
Okay,
Oh,
can
Josh,
Avery,
yeah.
can
Mute
you
him.
say what you
Him?
thought so we can
Absolutely.
move
Yeah, mute Josh. Josh is on a moratorium. Mute.
Yeah, I can do that. All right. No, I think that was a wise choice.
I
So
don't think that I should be muted.
All right.
Oh, fuck, I didn't do it.
Avery, give us a number, and then I'm moving on.
I can unmute myself. Did you know that?
All right, Avery doesn't get to give us a number. 3, 2, 1. What's your rating?
Also 10.
No. I feel like Jeffrey was on the spite Josh train, and I feel like if we were to do an average of the movies, some of the movies are going to rank lower than the Gumby movie if I also give it a 1. Like, some of these movies are going to be ranked so low that eventually it's fucked off. I'll give it a 1 because that was brutal, bud. That was hard. That was hard to get through twice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've officially made Josh the enemy of this episode. Well done. I hope he loses, and I will do everything in my power to identify which one he wrote, and give it nothing. Now, on to casting. Consider with me, everyone. For this film, if you were tasked with utilizing the people you see in front of you, are there particular roles you'd assign to each? Any dream cast hunches or hot takes? Who, where, or why?
You know what, Max? You always make us go first. Why don't you go?
Josh is the weird doctor in the first part when he has to detangle them. Because I hate that character and he freaked
I
me
think
out.
Jeffrey meant, like, who do you make yourself? Like, who do you think you are?
Oh, I think that's myself.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name? Pelly. Fucking.
Low
Pokey.
belly?
I want to be Low Belly.
Oh, low belly.
Why?
I like the dog, and he cries pearls when Gumby.
But is that who you'd be cast as?
Or do you yourself like
I'm Gumby. I'm Gumby. I'm
Pearls.
Gumby. I'm the hero, and I'm in the band.
You think you'd be cast as Gumby?
I'm Gumby.
You're saying
That's
I'm
very
Gumby, but
silly
do
of
you
you.
do you think you'd be cast as Gumby?
I don't.
That's a very funny thing for you to say, Max. I feel like you should know that at this point.
Yeah, I'd be cast as Gumby.
It's brave.
I don't know if you'd be cast as Gumby.
Who are you trying to get me to say?
I'm not trying to get you to. Okay, I'm trying to like get you to give a real answer. I feel like Low Belly is like decent, but then you didn't give any justification. And Gumby, I don't personally see Gumby. Gumby is kind of like a Christ-like figure that can't be attained by like a normal person. You know?
Okay, well, if there's a
Yeah, I
Christ
don't think
in the
any of
group-
us could do Gumby.
No,
I don't think any of us are Gumby.
I don't think anyone could do Gumby. Is what I'm saying.
I could
I'll
do
agree with
Gumby.
that.
I could do Gumby.
I don't know.
Oh, buddy, no.
I could do Gumby.
And I
No,
could
but
do
none of
Brando.
us could, and so you should be okay with that.
What?
Me?
What did you say?
Well, I said no. None of us can do it, and so you should be okay with that too. Like, you don't need to be defensive about it.
No,
You wouldn't be Gumby, and neither would any of us.
I'm exceptional to the rest of you, so I could play Gumby.
This is
Let's-
making me
give us
kind of
some
sad and
evidence of
uncomfortable.
that, babe.
We should
Like,
let's move
show
on
us-
to
Show me the papers.
let's do other. Max, we can come back to you if you can find a good reason for low belly. We would love to hear that, but I don't.
No, I'm
Yeah.
no, I'm sticking. I'm sticking. Now you guys are fucking. I
God.
hate the casting
Okay,
section.
let's.
I'm gonna start skip. I'm the host. I'm gonna start skipping over the casting section. You guys make me mad every time.
Avery, Jeffrey, what are you two?
I really want to be the father of Gumby's dad.
Red, the
Yeah,
firefighter.
I like that's just like a preference I have at this time.
Sorry.
I think it's funny. I think the hardest I laughed during the movie at something that was not like I don't think it was supposed to be a joke. Is when he like his dad was pulling up to the emergency or whatever was happening where they're being kidnapped and essentially like threatened with death. And his dad gets out of the car and goes, "Why would Gumby bring me here? There's no fire to fight." Like that's the only reason his son could be calling him for help. I really like that part, so I'd like to be the dad.
I think that Josh and I are the blockheads, and Josh is the one that's a little more bumbling, that makes some mistakes, and I'm the one that, even though I get a little peeved, I ultimately forgive him and understand that he's just a blockhead, and that's just who he is, and ultimately he's a friend and doesn't deserve to be, maligned for a simple mistake.
I think
Wow.
Jeffrey and
That
I
was-
could be the Gumby and then Bionic Gumby, the ones that do battle.
Well, we'll get to that in a second because I'm Gumby, but I think it was a little
We
beautiful.
just say none of us could be Gumby.
Jeffrey trying.
I didn't
to,
think about Jeffrey being Gumby. I think Jeffrey could be Gumby and then I could be the Bionic Gumby.
All right,
I
Jeffrey,
see that.
Jeffrey could be Gumby because he is like Christ. Because I'm gonna sacrifice him for the greater good.
It's kind of wild that we're calling
Pokey,
Gumby
Pokey,
Christ.
you are Pokey. Pokemon.
Oh, okay, I like that because of your hair
That's good.
too. Your hair's the most Pokey-like.
Your hair does look like Pokey's hair. It's
The
like
horse.
a mane.
Like that's like I see
The
that.
horse? That's
Just
horse.
visuals alone. Yeah, the horse. It's Gumby and Pokey Buddy.
He's Max, do you remember like you got mad at us
Oh.
a couple episodes ago because we said that you were the human character and we were all monkeys because you weren't really part of the group, and Pokey, it gets kind of sad when he's not included.
When did you say I was? You said I wasn't part of the group. All right, moving on.
No.
We're going on.
No, you said that.
We're moving on to the reviews. All right. Now on
Pokey
to the
felt left
review
out
section.
too. It's okay, is what we're trying to tell you.
We're gonna go over the specifics of the review section now. These three watched Gumby the movie and randomly generated a name, age, and location for their character. Everything else you hear is all them. They used those prompts to create a character and then wrote a movie review in their voice. You're going to hear each of them read 4 main sections in character. Jeffrey, see if you can do your finger count thing you always do. In character, character bios. Nice. Get to know you questions. Improvised responses. And the movie review. All but the improvised responses have been written for them beforehand. This is also the first time the contestants have seen each other's work. It's a cold read. They very well may have no idea what they're about to say, and I have no idea which of them made what character and corresponding review. The writer is not necessarily the reader, and I have to guess who wrote what. They're trying to trick me because if I get them all wrong, I lose. But if I get even one right, then whichever one of them I score the lowest is the loser. No matter what, someone's getting shafted. There will always be a loser, and losers get punished. We're going to start by getting to know each character with a structured interview, do some off-the-cuff Q&A as a group, and to finish it off, we're going to hear the reader's movie review. Now, our first reader is Jeffrey. Please introduce your character, Jeffrey, and give us the title of your review. And remember, everyone, he is free from the punishment while reading as the character.
Oh, sorry, gang. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
That's okay.
Nah, actually, I just pissed on my carpet. So I'm back. All right, I was worried that was going to be a dumb transition, but I think I nailed it. Okay. All right.
Great. That was great. That really landed. All right.
Okay.
What's the name of your character?
My name is River McCall. I am 34 years old and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. The title of my review is more like the Fun Bee movie.
All right. How's it going, River? Thank you for being on the show tonight. River, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Gumby movie? More like the Fun Bee movie. Hi, guys. I'm River, and I want to say how excited I am to be here. I live in the Las Vegas suburbs. We have 2 little ones, and we're thinking about a third. I try to spend as much time as possible with them. I used to work in sales, but my passion is movies, and I'm so happy you guys reached out. This is a huge opportunity for me, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Thank you, all of you, from me and my family. I know it's weird to talk about money, but that first paycheck from you guys it's going to change our lives. It's like you heard our prayers. Your generosity is just what?
River.
What's
River.
No, I noticed I
Yeah.
noticed a bit of a shift in the energy. Did I
No,
did
I
I
just-
say something?
I mean, we can talk about it after the show, but did someone say you're getting is a paid guest appearance?
Well, yeah, right.
Did someone said that?
Yeah. I'm getting paid, right?
Uh,
We'll discuss this after the show.
yeah, how about
No,
we talk
hold on.
after the show? River,
No, I am getting paid, right?
No, sweetie, like you're
Yeah.
definitely getting paid. We're just gonna talk about it a little bit later,
yeah,
okay,
I mean,
honey?
like exposure, and a lot of people get to hear your writing, and we've got
Oh.
we've got an audience.
And
Um,
so exposure, I know. People are hearing my writing, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
And
awesome.
I'm getting
That's-
paid, right?
Paid means a lot of things, You're not
Does it
getting
mean
paid.
money?
You're not getting paid. River,
I'm
would
not
you-
wait.
River, you don't have a ton
I'm
of
not
time
getting
up here.
paid.
Don't you want to seize the opportunity? Especially if you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid, so you might as well make the most.
Max, we're not paying him. We might as well give him our time.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Sorry, River. River, you were not getting paid. River, would you describe yourself in 3 words?
This is a joke, right? You're gaslighting me. This is a joke.
No,
Is it a joke?
it's not a joke, River. It's not a joke. We can't afford to pay you. We don't get paid.
No. I got an email from your team. I'll pull it. I'll pull it up. Just hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second.
Okay. You're gonna pull it up?
Okay. No, here it is. This is what you sent me.
Okay.
Hey, fans of Gaslight Gameshow. Any struggling families out there who need a lucky break? Any struggling families out there who need a lucky break? We'll pay you to watch movies, write reviews, and be on our show. We'll pay you $1 million. Apply now. Who's in charge of the emails? Is it one of you?
It's
Can I please
definitely
speak
not
to?
me.
Can I speak to whoever is in charge of email?
We'll get you in touch with them after the show, River. River, what are you most looking forward to?
Am I at least? Does this turn into an opportunity, like an internship, or whoever I emailed? They said I become a permanent member of the cast. That you guys are changing your contestant format and that I could stay on. Is that not true?
No, we have a guest. We have a main cast member who's even not a part of the show permanently. So I
No,
don't
it's not true. So I quit my job for this. No, this has. We get paid, right? This is a joke. You're gaslighting me because that's the show, and I'm the new guy, and you guys get who? We all get paid, right?
Am I speaking to River still?
It's a good
Paid,
idea
right?
for a show.
Come on, we get paid.
You don't get paid. None of us get paid.
No one gets paid.
No one gets paid. Josh might be making some money. I don't know. He doesn't really share that information with the rest of us. But does anyone else have any questions they'd like to ask River before we move on?
Yeah. River, what is your favorite food?
Fucking cake, I guess. I guess I'm gonna eat it. Or shit.
Nice. All right. I like cake too. Avery, any questions for River?
River, what was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
But you became a newspaper editor?
But you give me man.
Fair enough. Fair enough, babe.
River,
Sorry about that.
that is what she sounds like. All right, River, would you what did you think of the movie?
Misogynistic asshole guy.
What did you say?
What do you think of the movie, River? While you're here.
No one here gets paid. But you all watched and wrote reviews? Well, for what? For fun? What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? Why even make me watch that movie? It was psychotic. That movie sucked. Is this just a game to you, you sick fucks? Oh my god, I quit my job. I quit my job for the Gumby movie. I quit my fucking job for the fucking Gumby movie. Hold on, I have to call my boss. I have to call my boss. Hold on.
You're calling your boss?
All right, shut up. So, Mr. Garcia, sir, it's River. No, all right, no, hold on. I just wanted to tell you that I was joking with all that. I was joking, and I'm coming in on Monday. So you don't have to. No, Mr. Garcia, please don't hang up. No, please, no, please, no. Oh my God. My fam. I have to call my wife.
Right now, right after you called your
Can you shut the fuck up? Hello, hey, Kathleen. Hey, hi, sweetie. Oh no, oh they are? Oh, that's so nice. Listen, hon, yeah? Oh, they did. They accepted the offer on the house? Oh, that's so great. No, I'm okay. I'm excited. No, I'm crying because I'm happy. Listen, well, I gotta go. All right, tell the kids I love them. I'll be home at. Oh, they want to say hi? Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Daddy's Daddy's a movie star. Okay.
A movie star.
I love you, kiddo. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, I love you, I love you, kiddo. I gotta go. Bye. All right. Bye.
You have a nice talk with the
You're all
family.
monsters. You're pure evil. You ruined my life. You made me watch the Gumby movie and then you ruined my fucking life. The Gumby movie ruined my life. The Gumby movie ruined the Gumby movie ruined my life. The Gumby
Poor guy.
Thanks, River. Sorry, bud. I will say the end there is the most we were simpatico. I was definitely feeling you there a little bit, River. Who calls their wife Kathleen? You know? All right. Well, what everyone think about River McCall, the 34-year-old? What was he, a newspaper editor? How do we all feel about River?
I thought he was kind of a baby about the whole situation. Like, if he had done any research at all, he would have known that he was never going to get that type of money out of us. Like, there was no... that's essentially, like the level of, like, I'm in an Arabian prince, please send me some money, I've lost my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like...
2 episodes ago, I couldn't get my...
That's crazy. That's a crazy conclusion to come to.
2 episodes ago, I couldn't get my car out of the impound lot. Where does he think we're getting $1 million?
Right. So I'm like, oh my God, you're crying over that? Like, you should have known. That's all.
He
I'm
did
saying.
put all of his eggs into one basket.
Yeah.
And it was a ridiculous basket.
But if you are watching this, you should put all your eggs in the Gaslight Game Show basket because we're on the rise. And
If you're watching this, do your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the message.
Nice. Well, that was a sad one. That was a little sad. That was a sad one. I think Avery wrote it. I think Avery wrote that one for some reason. I don't know why, but it just feels like Avery. And it gave me work to do. I had to I could have comforted River. I didn't comfort him at all. Listeners, please comment what you think. Because if more of you get it right, you get to gloat, and I get to feel bad about my guessing abilities, and we know that's why you're here. I really turned Gaslight Game Show into a Max is being victimized show. But I think I'm proven right week after week. That casting section. All right, we're gonna go on to our second reader.
Or Hamlet.
If you are watching the visual version of this, which you should, we're all very
Hamlet was just
attractive.
deported. He just deported Hamlet.
Yeah, Hamlet is Avery's cat because she spent money on a theater degree, and is the two things she's currently doing with that are this podcast and naming your cat Hamlet.
Just another misogynistic act of violence by Max McHugh.
All right. Our next reader is the aforementioned Avery. Avery, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
My name is Ben Daniels. I'm 28 years old. And I live in San Diego, California. And the title of my review is You Mug, because Gumby spelled, well, I'm so sorry, because that's Gumby spelled backwards.
Ben? Okay, Ben. Ben, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I literally finished watching the movie, like, literally 15 minutes ago. And sorry. And I am so high right now, Max.
Okay. I'm glad you're having fun, man. Ben, what's the greatest accomplishment in your life so far, Ben?
I think just making my mom proud,
Is your mom really proud?
Yeah, it's just like when you step back and look away, that's what matters, moms.
Ben,
dude, your mom matters to me, dude.
My mom matters to you?
All moms, dude.
All moms matter
All
to you.
moms. Your mom matters to me.
You're a big mom guy?
Your mom matters to me, dude.
All right, Ben. All right,
your mom matters to me, dude.
All right. Enough about my mom, Ben. Ben, what is your favorite quote?
She matters to me.
Okay. Ben, what's your favorite quote?
Like, for real? Or like...
I mean...
We're just kidding about it.
I think for real. I mean, but you can interpret it how you'd like.
Jesus. Simba, the Lion King.
All right.
I don't know, dude,
that's a good one. That's a good one, Ben. Okay, does anyone have any other questions they would like to ask Ben?
I've got one for Ben. Ben,
yeah?
What do you think about the DARE program?
Dude, are you like trying to shame me right now, or like what's your angle?
I'm just curious.
You think I care about people who came into a classroom and like did little songs about drugs? Do you know that kids who were exposed to the DARE program had a like higher likelihood to do drugs, and the federal government knew about it, dude? Like, it was kind of fucked up because they got money because they were like religious based. But so like no, I don't feel like I have to answer that question. That's clearly judgmental on your part. You're a puppet, so
Don't call me a puppet.
both metaphorically and physically. That was a
I'm not a puppet.
Josh, you got a question for Ben over here?
Yeah, Ben. What's your middle name, and is there a story behind how you got it?
Anderson and my grandpa, dude.
Right on.
That's good.
Well played.
Uh, Ben, we're dying to hear. What do you think of the movie?
Your name is Max, right?
It is. It is.
Max. Okay, Max. Answer this.
Okay.
Gumbasia? like where is it? Earth. It's on Earth. But Gumby's world exists within the toy store in Gumbasia. So it's like a world within a world, and like the books, another world. But it's like where do they start, Max? It's the Cosmos Max. It's the Beyond Max. Hey, Max. What comes from? I'm so sorry. What comes from the Cosmos, Max?
I mean, aliens.
Okay, no, dude, shut up. Just like listen to me right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll listen to you. Sorry. It's your turn.
No, it's okay, dude. It's okay, dude. Just like listen. Like it's fine.
I'll just listen.
Gumby. The way Gumby breathes life into this world, dude. His breath had joy and creativity, and like he didn't have to do that, okay? And the way he interacts with Pokey, Prickle, Goo, Max, Goo, like the little one, the one that looked like Goo,
Mm-hmm.
Goo.
Yeah.
It's like the themes of companionship and guidance, akin to what?
Akin to what? Akin to what?
Shut up, dude. Just listen. Akin to what? A god leading and supporting its creations. Gumby's God. Dude, stop. I'm like so serious right now. Gumby's God. Gumby's God. And he loves us.
All right, Ben.
That's it.
Ben, nice. All right. God, I have been trapped in that conversation so many times.
That was crazy. I won't lie to you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the content. It's all the same, and that brought me back to a lot of house parties.
That was.
What did everyone? Also, Ben Daniels, 28. Interesting. There we go. All right. What does everyone think?
It just like brought. I don't know. I knew who that man was. For someone.
I love Ben.
Ben's pretty cool.
I
Cool guy.
know, and like several iterations of Ben. Ben is not one man.
No, Ben. Ben's a compoundium of many.
Ben was
Yeah.
drawn from a few people.
I'll give it to Josh right now because I put Avery for the first one. I'm thinking Avery, but I'm gonna go Avery first, Josh second so far. And as we know, they change before I know they change. So what does happen later is as much a surprise to me as it is to you. Now, we are gonna go on to the last reader. And if you are astute in the skills of deduction, you can figure out that our last reader is Josh. Josh, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
My name is Benedict Barry. I am this many. I am 5 years old. And I live in Providence, Rhode Island. The title of my review is Remember to Talk About the Ammunition.
We need to stop giving Josh the children characters. All right. Benedict, nice to meet you, buddy.
What's
Would
that?
you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Remember to talk about the ammunition. My name is Benny, and I like cookies. My mommy works at the school, and my daddy's job is science. They talk a lot and use big words. They try to teach me big words like prodigy, but it makes my head hurt. They sign me up for a lot of camps where the kids are bigger than me. I have fun, but I have to ask questions a lot. And then when mommy comes, this teacher talks to her for a long time about what is developmentally appropriate. What is developmentally appropriate?
Oh no, Penny.
And then we are not allowed to talk in the car ride home.
This.
Mommy
So-
said that if I do a good job, I can have cookies before dinner.
Okay. Benny, thank you. Benny, if you were given the opportunity, what book would you write?
If I had a book offered to me, I like the mouse book and Petunia. Cookies before dinner.
I also love cookies before dinner. I hope your mom gives you cookies before dinner, Benny. Benny, what movie do you wish you could watch again for the first time?
Gumby.
Oh my god, he's a serial killer.
Gumby. Oh,
Oh, gross. Okay.
all right, Benny. Benny, anyone else have any questions for Benny?
Benny, what's your favorite kind of cookie?
Before dinner.
So fair. Benny, earlier, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say your father was a professor of science or signs?
My daddy does science. He does
Science. Okay, that's good. I thought I heard signs, so it's just clarifying.
He does
Can you say
science.
that? What's that first big word he tried to teach you again?
There's a lot of big words my daddy tries to teach me.
Progeny, or prodigy? Was it something?
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
I'm a prodigy.
Prodigy.
I
Oh
think
my gosh! So what do you like science too?
I also do science. I'm a prodigy with science. I'm a prodigy with school. I'm a prodigy with cookies before dinner.
So many fun facts about you. You've done great.
I'm a fan. I like you, Benny. All right, Benny, what did you think of the movie?
You have to die. Keep going. Sorry.
Gumby.
You like Gumby? You got anything else about the movie, Benny? All right,
Just
buddy.
Gumby?
All right, buddy. Well, everyone, thank you to Child Prodigy Benny for, honest to God, my favorite review we've had of a movie. What did everyone think of our third character, Benny?
I
Uh,
hope he gets cookies.
I feel
Real.
like he's a child of trauma for some reason. He gave me vibes like something was off with him.
Well, his parents need to leave him alone. His parents need to stop trying to make him a prodigy. It's not a prodigy.
Yeah, I just feel like something was off, like, you know, emotionally,
Mhm.
psychologically, perhaps.
Yeah.
He worried me a bit.
Josh's kid voice is just so unsettling.
And maybe that was it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
where I'm getting that from.
He's good at it. I love when he does this thing where he just randomly halfway through a sentence pitches it up a whole register from where he was doing the rest of the sentence. Good shit. You know what? I think I'll say Jeffrey because he's left over, and then I'll do my own mental rearranging. So right now it was going Avery, Josh, Jeffrey. But we'll see. We'll see. Everyone else, before we reveal the answers, lock down your own in the comments. We are curious. We should keep a tally of like if they're beating me in general. Like, you ever
I
hear?
don't know how much you want that, like, by the time this
You're right.
comes
Let's
out,
get.
We're
I don't know how
100%
much you're going to be like,
in general.
Data is often not on my side, much like our friend Benny here. So let's keep it away. Let's get rid of it. All right. So now that we've heard all the reviews, we're going to hear everyone's Fuck, Marry, Kill rankings for the three characters to whom we have been introduced. Now, do not worry. We know there's a child this episode. We have a rule for that. We prepared for that after it came up once, and we
we're
were
just
not prepared for it. What do we do when a child arises? We
kill that
we kill 'em.
child.
We kill them. So that option automatically goes to Benny. Benny, you are deceased. And now you have to do a little fuck marry game with our buddies River and what's the name of the other one?
Ben.
Ben. Our buddy Ben. Oh, easy for me. Marry Ben. Fuck River.
Yeah, fuck River, marry Ben.
Ben sounds like a blast.
I would say marry River, fuck Ben.
Why are you
River seems
marrying-
pretty nice. I like River a lot. Big family man.
Explain that.
Would you rather be married to a stoner who would you rather be married to a stoner who loves his mom or someone who thought that the game show he'd been invited to was going to pay him $1 million and he did no vetting and quit his job?
What I think about River is that he made a simple mistake, and
Oh.
other people are taking it against him really personally.
Interesting.
No, I'm
Really
gonna come back and say River being stupid automatically makes me want to just like fuck him and get it over with. I have no interest in being in a long-term relationship with someone who's that dumb. Like that's
I think it's just a simple,
anybody-
honest mistake.
Any of our
it
dumb
was- that's
any
the
of our-
dumbest mistake. Like, your career, your life, crazy.
any of
Get
our
outta
dumb
here.
listeners, any of our dumb listeners who may have an interest in Avery, you just heard it in. You're giving a softball right there.
I don't feel like it's gonna be high. Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't know.
All right. Well, Jeffrey can go be bored with River and the two kids that River can't support. And also, this is not to shit on any dad who cannot support his two children. We're just saying don't quit your job if a fake $1 million opportunity arises. And I'm going to go smoke weed with Ben and watch movies and appreciate mothers. And then just fuck River. Hopefully he feels a little bit better about ruining his life and then go on, you know?
Saying appreciate mothers is kind of weird.
Well, you know what? You don't get it like me and Ben do. So,
Yeah, okay.
Josh?
I already said I was on board right away. I'm gonna fuck River, marry Ben.
Cool. Well, Jeffrey, odd man out once again. And clearly
Oh,
seeking,
yeah, same. Yeah.
clearly seeking repentance for his mistakes. Now, before we officially learn who wrote what, I have to blindly rate the writing and reading that we've enjoyed. Now, the scoring categories are funniest written review, which review made you laugh the most, Best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively, and most developed character, which written character feels most alive. 2, best improvised response, which contestant gave the best improvised response, and 1 point for the best improvised question, which contestant asked the best improvised question. All right, now I'm going to give those out lowest to highest score. The best improvised question for me was, just because I thought it put the answerer on the spot, was what is your middle name and what is the story behind your middle name? I believe Josh asked that to Ben. And in turn, my favorite answer was Anderson, my grandpa. I thought that was great and completely made that question toothless. 3 points for the most developed character. I'm gonna give to our buddy. I'm gonna give that one to Benny because I really felt the traumatic background and the crushing weight of parents that he had. So most developed character was for Benny. Best written review to me was our boy River. I really liked where that one went, and I thought it played with it nicely. And the funniest written review, I think, was Ben Daniels. I thought that was very funny. And that means that I now have to guess who wrote each review, and the contestants are going to ready their whiteboards to record their scores. If I fail to guess the correct writer, the contestant author gets 1 point, but if I do find them out, they lose 1 point. And if I fail to guess any of the 3, I lose. We're going to start with review number 1, read by Jeffrey Nolan. And I think that was written by Jeffrey Nolan. I'm going to switch that guess up. I think Jeffrey wrote his own, and I think Avery wrote her own, and I think Josh wrote his own. I'm gonna line them up. I'm gonna line them up this episode. Okay, write your points down, please. Now let's figure out where the rest of the points go. Who really wrote our buddy River?
I did.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That's the only person I didn't guess wrote that one. All right. Who wrote our buddy Ben Daniels?
I did.
Cool. Got that one. And Jeffrey, does that mean you wrote our buddy Benny?
Yeah.
It does. All right. So could everyone please hold up their whiteboards with their score?
I got 4 points. I lost. Fuck me.
I got
6.
They tied for 6. They tied
6 and
for
6.
Tied for 6.
We have to find a standardized way to do a tiebreaker. We can't stop. We can't keep making it up every single time.
If anyone here has watched all 17 of these episodes, we are 17 in. Ties have happened multiple times, and we are still improvising. We are still improvising how they occur. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Whoever can list more digits of pi is the winner. We're gonna take turns. I'm gonna start with, like, Josh, what's the first digit?
3.
Avery, what's the next digit?
0.1.
Okay. Josh, what's next?
4.
Avery, what's next?
Oh my god, I'm gonna sound like such a fucking idiot. This is such a stupid thing that I should know. I understand that I should know this. This is gonna show me the error of my ways. It's either like, is it
3.14? What's next?
It's like 7 or 5. I think it's 5.
No.
Josh, if you can correct.
3.1415926535889.
Well, Josh wins this episode. Immediately when I announced the tiebreaker, Avery's eyes fell and Josh had light in his
You have to
eyes.
understand how when I was in school, when I learned that, I remember thinking, this does not apply to my life. Like, girls were like, I'm gonna name as many numbers in pi as possible. I was like, cool, I guess. How is that a useful point, like, information in your brain? So I just never did it, and I'm ashamed. I'm sorry.
Well, that means Josh won.
That sucks. Okay.
I think this is the exact same setup as last time. Josh wins, Jeffrey loses, and Avery coasts down the middle. Me and Avery just we're staying out of trouble here right now. All right, better than losing. So, well done, everyone. But Jeffrey, now, as you should know by now, for each member of the game show, we've compiled tailor-made punishments. We three, who are not Jeffrey, are going to review our list and find something truly awful for him to do. And since he lost, he's going to put himself on mute so we can take a minute to discuss what will be done with him. Sound good?
Yup, going mute. Fuck.
Going mute.
Okay, so
That's a wild thing to say.
I feel really strongly about number 5 or number 8 or number 9. I put some new ones in there, and I think those are all haters. Number 5.
If he's fine, if he's fine with number 5,
he okayed all of these. He gave the thumbs up.
Okay, cool.
Wait, we need to make it 111.
Hi.
It's better than 100.
That's so many pull-ups.
Okay, actually, you know what? This, I feel like, is based in some form of cruelty or something.
Cruelty? That's the point of the punishment. Punishments suck, dog.
I know, but number 8 sucks a lot, too.
Okay, should we make it 100? God,
100. Let's settle on 100. Let's do 100.
Soft. You're all soft.
I just don't want people to say, like,
you've all lost your edge.
You're so mean to Jeffrey. I want someone to say, you know what? You stood up and did something.
One of my punishments before we were worried about copyright for everyone now has to know this. It was to do the entire intro to the Hamilton rap, memorized, doing different voices for every single person. That's not unusual and cruel. That's not insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. What? I tack 11 pull-ups onto his number, and suddenly it's because he tried to fuck us at the beginning, and he tried to fucking ruin. He said who wrote everyone's goddamn review. Oh, now it's because of that. Now it's because of that.
Can you just say, you said I had 11, and that makes it sound like the base number might have been low? No. What was the base number, Josh?
Base number is 100. That's 100, and he can't leave the camera's view. He has to do them in succession. He can take a break, but he can't go out of the screen.
That's a long time. It'd be hard. That'd be hard. All right.
Jeffrey can do a lot of pull-ups. I've seen him crank out pull-ups.
Okay.
This is not that hard for him.
So
111. 111.
It's so hard with the puppet. It's hard to take anything serious.
Josh is gonna do some fun editing here, and after a lot of deliberation and so much conversation that we had to take a break.
101. Give me 101.
We'll do 101. We have decided.
Yes!
We have decided that Jeffrey's punishment is that he has to do 101.
Oh my god!
101 official, Marine level pull-ups on camera. He can take as many breaks as he wants. He can do them one at a time. But he can't leave camera. He can't go about his day. He can't go make a meal. Jeffrey has to do 101 pull-ups in succession on camera. All right. That was a hard-fought punishment there. How do you feel about it, Jeffrey?
I'm reading the punishment doc. It does not say Marine level. These are going to be the weakest fucking pull-ups you've seen in your life.
No, then there's
not part of the punishment.
Wait, then there's no criteria. What's a pull-up?
Getting my chin above the bar while my feet are off the ground.
That's a Marine
Jeffrey,
level pull-up. A Marine level pull-up is feet off the ground, chin above the bar. Your chin has to be above the bar.
That's so much.
This is crazy.
We'll talk about it later. Let's move on.
It's so funny watching you argue with the puppet and thinking of it as Jeffrey doing pull-up. All right, so Jeffrey, we very easily discussed, and your punishment is doing 101 pull-ups on camera. And I guess we'll get into an argument next episode about whether or not they were good punishments. How do you feel about it? Or good pull-ups, not good
This
punishments.
sucks.
Yeah,
I
this
feel
sucks.
terrible. I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
fucking
sure you do.
awful.
I am not jealous. You're gonna be jacked by the end of it, though. Your lats are gonna be crazy. So
You can
that
put the
leaves us
puppet
with
down.
one.
Sorry,
What?
you can put the puppet down, Jeffrey.
Oh,
'cause
Jeffrey, he's being nice. You're done with the puppet. You can be you.
Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, gang. I changed my mind. I just peed on the carpet.
Hey, there you go. What, did you pee in the same spot in the carpet as earlier, or two different spots?
No, that's my wet spot. Yeah.
Oh, that's your wet spot. Okay, cool. Wet spot, Jeffrey's nickname on the show. All right. So the winner has the honor of choosing next week's movie, and our winner was Josh. Josh, would you please enlighten us with your selection?
Yeah, we are going to watch Laurel and Hardy's March of the Wooden Soldiers and or Babes in Toyland.
What do you mean and or?
It's an alternative name for it.
Okay.
I don't even know what this is. Is this another dumbass fucking toy movie?
This is gonna be crazy, and I love that this is another like. I feel like there's some absurdity to this movie.
This is an incredible movie.
I'm sure it is. There's just a level of weirdness to this movie that exists that there's also weirdness to the Gumby movie.
Well,
You are going
something
to
that's really
love
cool
this
about this is that even if people don't think we're funny and they hate us and they don't like us, they'll be drawn in by the very popular, well-known, well-liked movies that we're choosing. So they'll make sure to come in and watch for those reasons alone. So thanks, Josh. Can't wait. Now to our audience, feel free to watch along with us. We just know you're dying to. You loved the Gumby movie. You want to keep listening to Josh's suggestions. I think we got a interesting little reaction there. So let's all watch Laurel and Hardy's The March of the Wooden
Soldiers.
Or Babes in Toyland. Look at that. I fucking killed that.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, everyone. I'm blind. I can't see. Where am I? Who are you all? Watch Gaslight Game Show on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify and support us on our other platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're going to be coming out with a new episode every week, and we'd love to hear from all of you. Comment, reach out, be loud and annoying. We love that. And if we get 150 views, I'll kill you. Tune in for more torture. Bye for now.
This is such a violent episode. This is the most violent, vindictive, and physically, just
It's the most I feel like we've ever
forceful
it's
episode of this show. It's crazy.
It's the most I feel like we've ever just radiated hate, like
like this is okay. We're
You're gonna
fine.
love March of the Wooden Soldiers. Not joking. You're gonna love it.
I forgot to read that Letterboxd review of Gumby where they did wet ass Gumby.
Do it now.
Oh my gosh. Wait, yeah.
Okay.
It is definitely not too late.
I was on one of my favorite websites, Letterboxd, which is a community movie reviewing site. You should all check it out. And a writer named Jay, just Jay, rated the Gumby movie 4.5 stars, which piqued my curiosity. Incorrect. And wrote this review. I said certified green 7 days a week. Wiggly and green make that dancing game weak. Beat it up, Gumby, catch a charge. Extra green and extra long, bright and long like a sword. Cry out jewels like a lonely dog. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a dance while it's inside. Cry out jewels, look in my eyes. This Gumby is gooey, come get this form. Wrap me up like I'm surprised. Cut me up with my green thighs. I want you to park that bright Gumby sword right in this little gross farm. Make it reform, make me create. Out in public, make a scene. I don't die, I don't scream, but let me tell you how I got this green. Cool. Also, way too many people rating this 4.5 to 5 stars. All right. Honestly, pretty good Gumby drawing.
I love the Gumby movie.